Caitlin Clark's shooting slump continued in Seattle. Can the WNBA bear the blip? Seattle? We are all waking witnesses to Caitlin Clark's dream. Though, on Tuesday, some parts weren't pretty. In a 94-86 win inside Climate Pledge Arena, Clark, the Indiana Fever's sensational guard, couldn't find a shot. Her trademark step-back three betrayed her, bouncing off the back rim. A routine reverse layup proved anything but. She misfired on 3 straight possessions in a second-quarter stretch, clanking 3s from both wings in a point-blank floater. The most unstoppable score in college basketball history has come to a screeching halt. Literally, after Clark was called for a traveling violation midway through the fourth quarter, she lay on her back, apoplectic in the paint. In her last 3 games, Clark has connected on a combined 13 of 47 field goals, 27.7%, and 1 of 23 three-point attempts. On Tuesday, she produced more turnovers, 8, than points, 6, none of which is cause for premature panic. Clark's bona fides, the WNBA Rookie of the Year award, the first-team All-1 NBA selection, the 3,951 career points at Iowa, the iconic logo 3S, the bag brimming with handles and vision and range and game galore are bigger than any 3-game blip. The WNBA, of course, needs its most valuable asset to be generational, but Clark, for one, can't afford to think that way. I'm an athlete competing at the highest level. I'm a perfectionist. You want to be really good every single night, Clark said before Tuesday's game. When you're not, that can frustrate you. But for me, it's just reminding yourself why you play this game and how much fun you've had doing it over the course of how many years since you were a little kid. I don't think that's changed at all. That's the reason I still play. This is what I've always dreamed of. For me, it's just fun. It's just a game at the end of the day. It's much more than a game for the WNBA. That much was apparent Tuesday inside an arena that sold out for the first time this season. 2.5 hours before tip-off, a man stood on the street selling red 22 T-shirt jerseys for $30, 0 cents apiece. A frantic fan in an Iowa Hoots hoodie asked me when the doors opened. Clark has already opened so many doors, a testament to her talent. In that way, her dream was on full display. On Tuesday, Climate Pledge Arena quickly crowded with Fever and Iowa faithful. A crew in black and yellow Hawkeye overalls gathered behind the basket throughout warm-ups. Screaming children with signs and towels and miniature basketballs asked for autographs. A who's who of Seattle sports celebrities. Sue Bird, Megan Rapinoe, Lenny Wilkins, Isaiah Thomas came to see the show. For Seattle, it was a spectacle. For Clark, it was nothing new. Anytime we go on the road, people spend a lot of time and money to come to games, she said. They're not just from Seattle. They're traveling from all different parts of the country to come watch us. I think that's really special. You try to give them the best show you can. Tuesday's show was delivered by 6'5" center/forward Aaliyah Boston, who poured in a career-high 31 points on 13 for 18 shooting to effectively skewer the Storm. Lexi Hull added 15 points and 11 rebounds, her first career double-double. The Storm's 3-game winning streak was buried by committee. Sure, it was a show, just not the one Fever fans might have been expecting. That's something we've been telling our entire team this whole time, that it's not going to be the same person every night. We're buying into that, Hull said. Caitlin did a really, really good job of leading us and getting us into those actions that were working. That's what it's going to be. Next man up, we is bigger than me. It doesn't matter whose night it is, as long as it's our night, the Fever won. But how many more of those wins does the WNBA really want? Can a league buoyed by Clark's brilliance bear the growing blip? She'll be fine. I don't think we're worried. We're not worried about it, Hull said after the game when asked about her teammates' extended shooting slump. She's a great shooter. She's a great player. This happens to every great player. She'll be fine. Not worried about it. Of course, the WNBA doesn't need fine. It needs the phenomenon. It needs the ratings and ticket sales that cling to Clark's cape. It needs the me, not the we, the generational juggernaut. It needs Clark's dream to include utter dominance. It needs doors to keep opening, thanks, in part, to Caitlin Clark. In the buzzing neon lights of Seattle's Climate Pledge Arena, Caitlin Clark lined up a deep three-pointer from the left wing, her trademark territory. The crowd held its breath. The ball arced, rotating with mechanical precision, then clanged off the rim. A collective sigh rippled through the stands. Another miss. Another moment that felt suspended in expectation, then grounded in frustration. For Caitlin Clark, the rookie phenom with a collegiate legacy fit for mythology, the struggle is real. Once lauded for hitting threes from the logo as casually as a layup, Clark is facing a very public shooting slump in the early stretch of her WNBA career. The latest game in Seattle marked another chapter in this unexpected narrative. Her shot is off, her rhythm disrupted, her confidence clearly tested. Yet the bigger question hangs not just over Clark but the entire league. Can the WNBA bear this blip? The pressure of phenomenon Clark didn't just enter the league, she stormed into it with the momentum of a cultural wave. A record-breaking collegiate career at Iowa, social media virality, packed college arenas, and unprecedented viewership ratings made her both a basketball star and a crossover sensation. By the time she declared for the draft, she wasn't just an athlete, she was a brand, a symbol, and, some argued, a savior for a league eager for the kind of attention that could shift public perception and revenue.